Good morning, everyone. Happy energy reading. I'm Terry. Nice to see you. I'm sure you recognize a set change. Usually I'm in the other room doing these energy readings for you, but I have a guest, so I did not want to interrupt their sleeping, so I am doing this from my boudoir. So today's reading will be a boudoir reading. Ooh, fancy pants. Just picking out some cards here. The layout's a little bit different, a bit more uncomfortable physically. Trying to make this happen for y'all, but this is what commitment's about, right? Doing it in spite of. So I'm just picking out some cards here so that we can take an energy temperature check to see what the potentials and possibilities might be like out there today in this human experience of ours. But please, please, please remember that you always have your God-given gift of free will and choice, and you can make choices and decisions that create your actual reality. So nothing I say is ever set in stone. Please, please, please do not be married to the word that I say. Things change all the time. Life is a choose your own adventure book, all right? So this is a general reading, which means not all this information is going to resonate with everyone. So please take what does, toss what doesn't. And if you'd like a personal, more private reading, you are more than welcome to book one with me at terriehuberman.com. Just go to the book a reading section and we'll move forward from there. But I've got my 4 cards picked out. I do not know what they are yet, so let's do a reveal, shall we? Here we go. Queen of Hearts. Aw, Queen of Hearts. Wait, she's mean. Ooh, at least from the Disney movie. Queen of Hearts. El Soldado, he's back. We had him sometime this week. Enchantment. Oh my gosh. And 5 of air. So this is the energy that we're working with. 5 of air, enchantment, El Soldado, and Queen of Hearts. Okay, let me put this together for you guys. Aha. Yes. Okay. I am understanding this, and I'm also slipping off my bed, and you can see my doggy do back there. He's a bit sick, so he's got a lung infection, so he might be coughing away there. So I apologize if you hear some weird ass hacking, but it happens. And I'm sliding off the bed and on the floor because I've got socks on and hardwood floors. So this is going to be a very interesting reading, but thank God I'm trained in improv. So we'll just see what happens. I just took my socks off so that I have a better grip on the floor. That's all you need is for me to start reading and I slide down. Yes. Okay. All right, here we go. This is what we're working with today. And I do feel like this is more, now I'm going to say this, but of course, every time I work with energy, it's energy. It's not sexual identity, but I do feel like the feminine side of ourselves, which is like the flowy, the creative, the hippity dippity, the receiving and the allowing part of ourselves. But this feels more like free-spirited, free-form, the hippity-dippity part of us. Feels like it needs some reining in. Okay, and that's where masculine energy comes in, because masculine energy helps contain that, which is like beautiful. That's why the masculine energy and feminine energy are dependent on each other. They keep each other in line, right? Think of mom and dad. Yes? And again, this has nothing to do with your sexual identity. Excuse me. So that part of us that is maybe a little hippity dippity, just so flowing and so out there, needs some sort of structure now to be contained. Not that it needs to be contained in a way because it's bad, but what's happening is that there's a lot of scatteredness. And so the energy that people have accumulated, myself included, because I can really feel this right now where I am as of this very conversation, because that's always how, when I do readings, it's as of this very conversation. We need some sort of structure, which is the masculine energy. So whether you have someone around you who gives you guidance or mentorship and kind of reels you in, super, super important today. But also, like, typically I would say daydreaming is really good because it gets you into a really high vibrational place energetically. It gives you the space for receiving and allowing. But today it's almost as if you're getting off track. I'm going to say we are getting off track because there's no structure to it. So when you're out there thinking, when we are out there thinking, oh, this and all that, and it's like, ooh, shiny penny, and ooh, squirrel. It's like we get off track. So we have to bring structure back to our lives today so that we can get back on track. It's fun. It is so fun to be all hippity dippity, right? The enchantment card. And it's fun to really like not have any responsibilities and just to go, okay, well, I'm going to use X and X excuse as a vacation and screw you, I'm out. That's just not how we're going to best be using our energy today, especially in the area of this is about self-care. So this feels to me like it's the self-care, that feminine part of us that really needs to just kind of wrangle ourselves in and just go, okay, look, this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm being. And it's taking me a bit off my course. I'm going to course correct now. Now we know airplanes. I don't know if you guys know this. I say we as if everybody just knows this. Like, yeah, we all know this. But airplanes are off their track, off their course like 90% of the time because you can't predict weather. You can't predict weather in certain areas that are going to get other airplanes off their course. So like pilots are always having to like veer off course just to get back on course. And thank God all these planes, they land, yes, and everybody's fine. So all they do is course correct. So that's what we're being asked to do today is course correct with some structure. So that's it. You know, if you have a mentor, find a mentor, touch base, let them bring you back down to earth. Yes. Get that structure. I'm going to share with you really quick how I'm going to do this because I am really being thrown off course and being tested in two huge situations. Thankfully, the dog back there, he's, pretty chill right now, but he's got a lung infection and he's been hacking and coughing. And so I got to keep my eye on him to make sure he doesn't get into like some fit where he can't breathe, right? So my attention is like, oh my God, my dog, right? My laptop, totally on the fritz. I haven't had it in a few days and I'm not getting it back for like another week because it needs a new hard drive and like needs to be rebuilt and blah, 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 all this stuff. And it's like, these are two really big, huge areas of my life where all of a sudden I'm just like really scattered and all over the place. And it's about me now. And again, I'm just giving you this an example so you can see how this applies to you in your life and how you can course correct. I have to now figure out ways of how to work or do the things that I would do online, not online. I was just telling my friend the other day on Marco Polo, I was like, I think I'm gonna have to go old school. I think I'm gonna have to actually write stuff out on a piece of paper. She laughed at me, of course. Yes, we forget that there are ways to do things differently. It's just a matter of, okay, well, let's bring ourselves back into that. I have to do some serious journaling. I'm really being tested emotionally. I am not happy. I am limiting myself. I am just not being this receptive, abundant person that I'd like to think that I am and want to be. So I need to sit down, wrangle myself in. Yes. And it's going to be done through journaling pretty much and meditation today. And I don't have anything to write with. I can't do that. I'm going to take care of my dog. I'm going to meditate and I'm going to journal. And I don't have a computer. So I'm going to actually have to write on paper, like paper and pen. What the what? But see, that's me. I'm going to have to restructure myself. I'm going to have to course correct. So see where in your life you can course correct. That's going to be the implementation tool. I know this is taking forever, but see where you can correct. That's going to be the implementation tool today. All right, guys, what am I always saying to you? Stay connected. Stay connected to your friends and family. Stay connected to yourself. Today's a great day to connect to yourself. You're being asked to. And of course, you can stay connected to me. You can check me out at terriehuberman.com. There are several ways we can work together. Readings, coaching, energy healings, the whole shebang. Check it out, terriehuberman.com, and I'll see ya on the flip side.